what's up? I'm tired for talking too much. Yeah, I was doing the interview. I just finished doing my interview, and I didn't really speak about it too much. I'm gonna talk to you. Well, I like it better that way. Yeah, man. I just finished doing. It's a job interview for my job itself. It's just a move up. I've been doing. Now I've been here for a long time, so I've been trying to move up for a while now. So no biggie. I I don't smoke or nothing like that. On my break, when I'm at work, on my way to work, I don't smoke. When I'm at work, I don't smoke. During my break, I will not smoke. I only smoke when I get up for work on my way home, and that's only when I'm at the bus stop, waiting on my bus. But apart from that, I do not smoke during that time period. But when I'm off, yeah, occasionally I go outside and smoke. There's no need. Anyway, yeah, I've been I've been got the notification for the job interview the whole week, so I didn't really speak much about it, and none of my blabloness, just blabbing hood. I didn't speak about it because I didn't want to talk too much about it and let too many people know about it. Then you give them time to apply and cultivate whatever form of plan that they wanted to do. So the few that knew, they knew, and that was it. You feel me? But let me go back this way. There's people on the other side. Niggas is on the other side of the. But yeah, but today was it. I didn't even talk about it this morning. Although it was in the back of my mind all the time, I still didn't talk about it. Hold on, let me put my headphones on. I realize. I just realized that these niggas ain't about it, man. They baptized. We got the trees too. Yeah, get right back at you. So yeah, so I already knew I was going to be doing the interview for a while now, like a week, probably like a week, more like a couple of days. Get myself distracted with the politics and all the other subjects, so I wouldn't have to talk about it. Cause I know if I kept my mind clear, I would have to speak on it. Pick the wrong side of the wall. This shit is windy as fuck. As you can see, man, haters here. Hey. They wanted to make me dumb, like too flashy, man. I can't. Anyway, Your boy too smooth. Your boy again. I drive a big car. But this ain't nothing new. I always do interviews like this. Speaking, they was, they was supposed to give me some form of paperwork in advance so I can prepare for the interview. The paperwork was given to me when I walked in and told them 30 minutes prior. By the time I finished talking, it was like 10 minutes left for the interview, so I was studying. But overall, I did good. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did good, man. It's just that the only thing that I did too much was I spoke too much. I was talking for too long, honestly. Yeah, I was. I did speak for too. My answers were too long. My answers were definitely too long, but my everything I said was right, honestly. You feel me? Um, but when you dealing with a bias, not the interviewer, I'm not saying the interviewer, but people, other people, when you dealing with people who are biased, you have to overperform. Like you have to like you can't just perform. You can't leave any mistakes and like, you can't talk for too long. Like your answer has to be perfected. You feel me? So I mean, I gave too many good answers. It's just that I spoke too long. I feel like I gave a lot of good answers. I try to give as many answers as possible, but he said the interviewer advice was like one of the things is that long answers is not something that you want to do. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, cool with me. You could have stopped me from talking, but you know me, when I start talking, sometimes I just keep going because I know what I was talking about. I have so much experience, so I mean, I had to speak on it. Anyway, but overall, the interview was a good interview. I had a few math questions. It wasn't about right or wrong, it's just how you answered it. I did good on that one too. If it wasn't about right or wrong, I did good on all of it, honestly. I felt like I did good. Minus the hate, you know what I mean? But apart from that, I feel like I did good. I feel like it's in my office, so that's my office. They didn't give it to me yet, but that's mine. But, word. So that was it with the interview. Politics, they still like, bruh. I've been bullshitting for politics for a while now. I can't believe it that they don't have the results yet. But truthfully, I've been talking all this time, stressing, because that shit was in my mind. I had the interview in my mind. I'm like, yo, I can't let people know about what is my interview, because every time you start talking about things that's good for you and things that's supposed to happen for you, then somebody come out of nowhere and hate on it. So I had to be very quiet about that. So it's kind of like my fault too. I should have been then the way I'm operating. But I didn't really need those paperwork because I knew what I was doing already. You feel me? I felt like I gave good answers, man. Word. I felt like I did good. I think the interviewer was impressed too. He thought I was just niggas that just, you feel me? I'm not one of those other people that you interview. This is a seasonal. He said, you know, I am a seasonal guy. The thing that he said, the advice that he gave me, I keep it all the way 100. He talked about the long answers, and I personally told him that I didn't like, look like my brother. I personally told him that I did not like problem solving. I really don't like problem solving. And I told him that I kept it all the way 100. Like, I really don't like it, but I gave the best answer possible. And the way I came down to that conclusion, how I got that answer, and I gave him that too. And I felt like that was very reasonable. And he also asked me, how did you get that answer? And so I broke it down and told him this is how I got da 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 da. He's like, oh, okay, all right. So I just want to, because I'm willing to make mistakes. I mean, I'm really, 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 I'm really, really willing to make, really, 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 really willing to make mistakes. But when I make those mistakes, I want to learn from it. So when I give him the answer, I want to see. Bird is styling. Anyway, when I made those mistakes, I never seen a bird fly like that. I think, wow. When I made those mistakes, I wanted to see if what did I say wrong or what did I do wrong in that situation where I could have answered it a little better. But he said, okay, I'll let you know. Then at the end, he still didn't tell me what he said. It's not about the answer. He said it's not about the math being right. They just want to know how you came with that conclusion. So truly, his only feedback to me was that my answers were too long. And I'm like, okay. But I gave too many examples. He basically wanted me to tell in a story form where, well, but he didn't ask me in a story form. It was kind of like a tricky way he asked me. But I answered it the best way I could. You feel me? I answered it to my current. Where's the bird at? I feel like I did good, honestly. I really do, though. But it is what it is. We need more diversity. I heard Amazon is going to be hiring black leaders. Feel me? We do need a lot more in this site location right here. We need a lot more. We need a lot of diversity, a whole lot of it. It's either Hispanic or white in that leadership position. I feel like it needs to be more diverse. Not trying to throw anybody under the bus, but if I'm very confident. Actually, you guys can see. Like I feel like I know it. I know what I know because I know that I know it. And sometimes other race will not. They don't understand it. They don't understand where that kind of progression comes from. It's not disrespect in any form or shape. And I need my people around sometimes to, communicate with me on that level. Like this guy he's a fierce individual. Like he know what he's talking about. Like that's how I carry myself in my mind. Like I don't see myself any less than anything else. So when I speak with authority. You feel me? Even though I'm not in an authority in a leading position, in my mind I am because I'm a leader in my own right. So sometimes I just need I need people that look like me sometimes in those positions, or white or Hispanics who understand. You feel me? You have to be willing to understand. Most people assume right off the bat because they're Hispanic, they understand. That's not true. They be more white than white people sometimes. Like, feel me? But truly, it needs to be diverse. I need to be high for one of those positions. You know what I mean? I need to, honestly, they need me in there. We need more people that's diverse. Like in this area, I need more black people to move out here too, so we can have a lot more blacks, not just sprinkles and all that stuff. So let me just turn in my ID, and people know who I am, but then they'll have people ask you, who are you, and all that security guard. They gonna pretend just to fuck with you. So I make sure that I have my badge hanging clear as day. So before they think about it, I've already beat them to the punch on it. So that's the end of my day on the interview process right now. Still trying to try and see the I was already man. They already I seen that movie play 100 times already. But what was I saying? Oh, fuck it, man. It doesn't even matter. But yeah, that was The interview, let me get back to it. The interview was what was on my mind the whole week, you feel me? I already peeped this nigga trying to do some dumb shit, man. I already seen this nigga from a mile away, bro. Like, I already peeped it. Peeped it. Like, he's not slick, you see? Like, security, but it's all good though, but it's like, I know what he was trying to do. You got the homo guy on this side too. He's always watching me. Like I be peeping everything, man. I know who's who. I can tell. The spirit tells me everything. So let me get out of here. Dude. You got another nigga in the back of you. Anyway, so yeah, that was what was on my mind. I just wanted to, you know what I mean, make sure that I don't forget, make sure I have the time right, and make sure that I was mentally sound. So I kind of noise it out with other topics. Feel me? So I don't talk about it too much, because once you talk about it too much, people will start trying to fuck you over and all that shit. They didn't even have a laptop for the kid to do the interview. So I had to use the phone. The guy wanted to do a video conference, but they didn't have no laptop. Fuck. A big place like this, they didn't have no laptop, which was kind of disappointing. So we did it over the phone. So good. So it was more like a voice call interview. So that was good. You feel me? So hold on, let me see what time it is. I got a few more minutes. Go walk in the sun a little more. So that's what happened. So since we got that out the way, now I'm gonna talk all my shit. Took all my shit when I come out of work. Nah, I'm lying. Politics is taking longer. There ain't really much to talk about. I really don't want to talk about it no more because I done spoke enough about it. You know what I mean? So that was the thing that was bothering me most of the time. I'm like, I gotta get this interview out the way, but you know I got a big mouth, so I was fiending to talk about it. So I had to basically bury it with other conversation while still holding that thought in mind. Yeah, that's kind of hard to do sometimes. You know, sometimes I talk about everything else. Like, I be confusing myself sometimes through that method, but it keeps your mind sharp. So there we have it, man. But more than likely, I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I'm not gonna jinx myself. But hopefully they give a nigga a pass. You know, give a nigga a call back to tell him something. Yeah, you got it. Hey, you didn't get it. I deserve that. But you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Yeah, and about the place. Yeah, we do need more diversity out here. We really do. Like, we need, so people can get to understand, like, they need to understand how to treat people, even their own. Like, once you add diversity and you have different kind of minds at one place, it fixes the problem of ignorance and racist itself. It's self-correct itself. The more different groups that you have, not people who should, you have to have different mind. You feel me? It can't just be people that think the same sometimes. You just gotta, you know what I mean? Different mind. People who's like different. When I say different mind, let's have like a Muslim, Christian, Buddhism, you know, very well balanced. Then you also have the black, white, you know, Hispanic, Asian, da da da. So it can be nice and mixed, very well, because that's where I came from. So although it didn't help with the whole course, it will help. It will help greatly. You know what I mean? But I gotta go back in. I got 3 more minutes.